Welcome to the Amp Theory.
My name is J-Mac.
My name is... Insert name here.
My name is Peter Poppy Vasquez.
And you are the fourth member of the Amp Theory. And guys, we're throwing it back. For Throwback Tuesday. Throwback BTS Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So this popped up in my recommendations because we watch so much stuff. And when I saw this, I'm like, are those Jin's lips? I know those lips anywhere. And then I was like, oh, this is from 10 years ago.
So they were young in the game.
And then I clicked on it, and then all I heard was Kendrick Lamar's Swimming Pools beat. Immediately.
Uh-huh.
Then I realized that I guess it's a freestyle from RM and Sugar. And I don't know if Jin is just featured in the video. I don't know any context to this, because literally the thumbnail is just Jin's mouth, and then translated it's Tears of School. So again, of course, throwing back to early BTS, they had the outfits and that after school vibes, stuff like that.
Yeah, I hated school.
So I wonder if
It's too cool for it.
I'm assuming this is before their actual debut, because this is 10 years ago, January 20th, 2013. So I wonder if this is like pre like how we're watching other groups now, like they're like Baby Monster at the beginning.
Yeah.
This was like they threw out some stuff before they actually debuted, just to get you a vibe of RM and Sugar's
To get you pumped up.
vibe.
Like, these are boys that we're pumping out.
Yeah. Well, I'm super excited because one, this is one of my favorite beats, one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite rappers.
Yep.
And now two of my favorite rappers on my favorite rapper's beat.
Yeah.
It's so much
It's a rap
rapping.
beat, chemistry, concoction.
It's a trifecta.
Yeah.
Yeah, trifecta. That was a better word for it.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm smart.
Raps up.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. But let's get it going. Tears of School, which are just... Every time I got shoved in the locker. Nah, I never got that.
He did.
Beat a motherfucker's ass. They tried to shove me in the locker.
was-
Right, Scott? Oh, no. We went to school together. They know my bullshit. All right.
We knew his locker combination to get him out.
We were his heroes.
That's some hoe shit. I was telling a fake story and you made it real.
We were his locker door saviors.
Big Kid exclusive.
Hey, beat us to it.
And it doesn't have lyrics on it. I don't know if they're going to put lyrics on the video, but it didn't have lyrics. We could...
Rap monster.
Yeah.
학교 사회 부모 서세 피해자 가해자 방관자 딱 하나의 컴플렉스 그게 내 변명이었지 그래도 모두한테 잘해줬어 그게 내 변명이었지 뒤에서 나쁘다며 씹고 앞에서 착한 척했어 봐도 못 본 척했어 하늘에 던져도 허전해
Oh, I forgot he had the dreads like that.
Oh, shit.
이건 현실이야 살아야 할 뿐 반전은 없어
Jin.
Jail?
No, it's Jin.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I would recognize Jin's lips anywhere. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of shook me seeing RM's dreads. I think I've seen it only once.
No, that's...
It's been
That's
so
like you with
long.
dreads.
Like, it was like so long because we caught glimpses of it in Rise of Bangtan, like a little
Yeah,
bit, right?
so this was definitely before their debut.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of me with dreads?
I don't know if I want to show that.
Look, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
That's wild, because like we're so used now, even after their debut, like this is like peeking through the curtain. This is before the debut, bro.
It's nuts, man.
It's wild.
It's cool because, I mean, like, this is the song to do it to, right?
Yeah.
If I could choose a beat, it's a good beat to go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume because again, there are no like English lyrics except for like the ones that are popping up on the screen.
Yeah.
So if it's school tears, right? Is the
I'm assuming it's like tears of school. They're not gonna die. Pour up, drink.
Yeah. No. So what I'm thinking is like, you know, I guess like they're doing stuff or like the because we know. Well, we don't know, but what we've heard, you know, I know that like education is really important in Korean society.
Oh, I thought you were just I've heard education is kind of important.
No. I heard like there's a lot of pressure like on students, especially like Korea, like to go to school and get educated, and like there's not a lot of alternatives, and I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like that was the appeal, you know, and that because from if I remember correctly. One thing that the boys were known for early was just talking about those stresses that the students go through. So I'm assuming that that's what the lyrics are about. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, let us
just
know.
hit me with a wrong.
I just I can't believe just because this is more of like a rap line song, of course. When you're like Jin's lips, I'm like, no.
Yeah. For a minute there, I thought you were wrong.
For like a split second, and then like as soon as you said no, I was like, what?
I told you I've never mistaken Jin's lips. It's the cover of it too. That's why I was like, "What is this?" And then it took me down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And then me and Kendrick got in a swimming pool. And
it was just a little unexpected to see like him in the rap line part, but always welcome.
Hey, bring out the handsomeness before the debut. You know?
Yeah.
They're so young in this too. The RM dreads shook me though.
Yeah, it's dope.
소설 비하자 가해자 방황자 학교 동료의 근간 끊지 못한 악순환 교실이란 좁은 사각의 링에는 없어 출구가 그는 결국 학교다 이 사회의 축소판 어른들이 멋대로 만든 약육강식의 흉토가 약자를 약하게 만들고 강자를 강하게 만들었지 강자니까 약한 자 당연히 그렇게 당하게 만들었지 친구는 적이란 가르침 덕이 만들어지는 왜 서열사회 의미 없는 자를 깔고 올려서게 만든 어른들의 상식도 내서 체벌은 금지됐어 분명히 순간 미처 알지 못했다란 말은 그저 변명이 됐어 그래 이 사회가 방관자 이제 다른 가해자 학생들은 교실이란 우리 안에 가진 피해자 이 학교 교실이라는 사각의 윙과 심판 없는 관객권은 가로자 유명한 승자는 없어 모두 다치지 승자는 없어 모두 다치지 이 학교 교실이라는 사각의 윙과 심판 없는 관객권은 가로자 유명한 승자는 없어 모두 다치지 승자는 없어 모두 다치지 사회 소설 비하자 가해자 방황자
Dang. Okay.
That's dope.
You good, bro?
I'm gonna look up the lyrics real quick because I want to see what they're saying there in the chorus.
Something that I've already said like a million times. Like I love like the cadence. I love the way that they rap. I just gotta go back to RM with the dreads. It was a statement.
Sugar's always had that flow though.
Yeah. Like
flow.
It was a statement. Like I kind of wish that he had kept it around a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. School wrong, society wrong, parent wrong, teacher wrong. Because every time it's wrong. School wrong, society wrong, parent wrong, teacher wrong, victim wrong, perpetrator wrong, bystander maybe. Okay, so yeah. And let's see. The lyrics: nice kid complex. That was my illness. That was my excuse behind my back. They were talking shit in front of me. They were acting nice. I pretended not to notice. School was the battleground. So yeah. It's kind of the throwback. You called it. Yeah. You called it. That was. And then the chorus is. This is the ring called classroom. This is a stadium without a referee and an audience. You know there will never be a victor. Everyone will lose. This is the ring called a classroom, and it repeats itself.
Yeah.
So,
that's crazy, man. Because you know,
look at reading all the lyrics. Even I'm going to Sugar's like the basis of school violence, the vicious that can never end. There's no exit in this crowded ring. So yeah, very much so. Like they're early, like when they're talking about how like trying to relate because everybody can relate to people being shitty at school, bro.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy about school that like it's not until like I had my kids I really started thinking about it. It's like, man, like school is nothing like what real life ever is, and it's like the worst time if you think about it to put all these kids together where they're not fully developed in their minds and how to really treat people. And there's nothing more narcissistic than a baby, right? Because it's like it doesn't know any better. It's like just feels what it feels, and it needs a lot of attention.
And it's just called out all babies, you narcissistic pieces of shit.
Do better, babies.
All babies.
No, but like
time. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but we're just naturally that way, and it's like you would hope that as you grow and your mind matures that you grow out of it. But then it's like you put all of these kids that really aren't even fully developed together, Yeah. And it's like, you just have this room of all these little narcissists, right? And some are bullies and some are really nice. And so it's like, it's just not realistic. And then all of a sudden, when they're 18 and you're still not fully developed, you're released into the world. So it's like you have the pressures of just being amongst all these kids and then, just trying to figure out the hierarchies and the roles that everybody plays.
You're still trying to find yourself too.
Yeah. And then you set the expectations of a classroom where it's like you have to hit a certain grade and you're being judged. And you're like, sometimes certain people need a little longer to learn certain things,
Yeah.
And teachers have a pace to keep and a curriculum, and everybody's being judged against itself, And
then on top of that, you have kids being assholes.
Yeah. So
and then you have adults who don't believe or won't stand up or don't go that extra mile to like, if a kid is like, oh, I was bullied or something like that. Like, I think it's more nowadays the teachers and the adults have figured out like, oh, these kids are getting bullied because now those people are becoming adults.
Yeah.
Because it's always unfortunately it's always gonna be a thing, bullying and all that kind of stuff. But it's undue pressure because you've already got to worry about school and like, oh man, like, you get the rest of your life ahead of you, but you're in especially high school, you're in such a tumultuous time where it's like, cool, high school's gonna end, and I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But then most of the time it turns totally different.
Well, I was gonna say, like, in school sometimes that if you are going through a tough time, you don't always have the foresight to see like past the next 4 years of your life. It does get better. It'll always get better no matter who you are. If you feel that way, you just gotta like have that foresight, like, hey, like, it won't always be this way.
Yeah.
It'll always, it could always be worse, but it can always get better for you, after you have removed yourself from certain situations. So,
yeah. And you know what? Parents, don't be assholes. Try to remember whenever you went through it, and like, again, it's not to lighten up the expectation. Like, of course, you want your kids to do as their best as possible, but just know that most of these kids, like, they just want you to be happy, like, as their parent. So, like, chill the fuck out.
We were channeling Sugar's lyrics because I was just randomly reading the lyric here is, school is like a mini society, a jungle made carelessly by adults.
See?
Nothing socially will matter when you graduate high school. Unless you do something wild and like,
you'll be elected forever.
Took a shit his pants in third grade.
Whoa!
People won't forget that. But
nobody forgets.
Otherwise, and this is all sincerity, nothing you do on a social level will really matter. Like, I've got these two dudes from high school, and I've got one or two other friends from high school. So if you see a bully, just know he or she or they, whoever, may be more so sad about themselves and internally what they going on instead of, something specifically on you. I don't condone violence, but sometimes a motherfucker needs to get popped in the mouth. I'm not saying go do that.
I was gonna say something else. I was like, hey, like, if you are getting like bullied, like, have a little empathy for the person who is like, maybe messing with you. If you're getting it, they're probably getting it from somewhere else. Doesn't mean that you have to like stand for it, but like defend, like, within reason, defend yourself. But like have empathy for that person who's like expelling so much like hate, because you always got to think there is a place that this is coming from.
Yeah. Because a lot of younger kids too that are bullied. They've got a lot of other shit that's going on in their lives. But it doesn't mean you have to stand up or take it or stand by it or whatever.
Definitely stand up for yourself.
Definitely stand up. There's nothing bad about standing up for yourself. If you get in trouble for it, oh well.
Look, at the end of the day, though, spreading that positivity is always the way to go. It has been our mission statement from the beginning. This channel started off as a positivity thing. And
so positive. Just
sometimes you gotta test positive for ass whooping.
No, but guys, for real, like at the end of the day, guys, like spread the love that you want to receive because everything gets reciprocated. So
and it always gets better.
Yeah, it always gets better. Yeah. You know, come join our community on Discord.
Well, yeah,
you know, like where we try to keep things positive.
People who support each other, and you know, massive BTS following in our Discord. So come join us. The best way to do that is either by joining our Patreon or joining our lives to join the Discord. But of course on Patreon, that's another way that you can connect with us. And if there's something like a super deep personal song, if you want to sponsor a video, you can be a Patreon sponsor, and you know maybe there's some older BTS stuff that we've never checked out that has these good positive vibes and messages.
Yeah, you could come see if we actually walk that walk, because again, like the cool thing about our Discord is we have, you know, people that are Army, you know, breaking the fourth wall. We have some people that are XOLs. We have some people that are Mom BBs. We have people that love everything, and we all coexist, and we all celebrate each other. Because at the end of the day, no matter who our favorite K-pop artist is, we're just humans on this world trying to make it, and you know, we love you.
Thought you were meaning when you were like, it gets down on the Discord, like, oh yeah, we pop up over there, motherfucker. Discord,
you see,
this song has got J-Mac.
Yeah, it's the like swimming pool's beat.
Yeah, it was.
We spread peace, love, empathy, and on occasion, positivity, and on occasion, that obligatory ass whooping.
Yeah, it's not so much violence. It's like, hey, have you ever seen that chart? You fuck around, find out. Right there, baby. If somebody wants to f around enough, let them find out. Because I honestly, as a young boy who was in that shit, I wish I would have stood up, especially to this motherfucker. He was half my size. I look back like, I could have broke your bitch ass in half. But we loved each other, so it was never beef, except that one time when he ate all my hamburgers. Hey, we appreciate you stopping by today, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Please hang up and try again.